Greetings, photography students, and welcome back from Thanksgiving break. I hope you had fun, and now I'm going to make you stretch your brains just a little bit. Ms. Eltsad has a handout for you. That handout has some instructions written on it. She also has 2 magazines for you. I want you to select one Time magazine and one Sports Illustrated from the stack of magazines that she has. From there, you will be selecting 3 photos for either the rule of thirds or landscape or macros. And then just follow the instructions that are on the sheet she gave you. I'll be back probably before the end of the period, and we can go over the sheet and the information it's asking you to recall. Now, I know it's going to be a little bit difficult to remember these things from before the break. So here's what I'm going to suggest. Go back in, go look at the notes that we took the last couple times we took notes, and you have photography notes files in Word, I believe, and you should have them in Office 365. So go ahead and retrieve those notes. Try to remind yourself of what it is that I'm asking for. What is a landscape? What's a good landscape photo? What is the rule of thirds? How do we represent that with those crossed lines, kind of look like a hash mark? And what is a macro shot? And how do we take those? And then we also talked about something that's a little tougher, f-stop, aperture, the opening of the lens. How wide is that opening? And that's the f-stop. And I'm asking you to kind of project and predict what you think the f-stop is of each of those photos and what you probably think the white balance is. And remember that the white balance, we went into the camera and we had actually 4 or 5 settings that you could select from for your white balance. I'm going to leave the cameras out, so you'll be able to look at the cameras to remind yourself what f-stop is and how we choose what f-stop is and white balance and how we choose the white balance. So between the white balance, between the cameras and your notes, you really should have all the information that you need to be able to answer these questions. And again, I'll be back before the end of the period. If you have any questions, ask Ms. Elstad. Otherwise, we can talk when I get back. Thanks, and again, welcome back to school. See you in a little bit.